What is up, guys? I've been AFK for like literally ages. I've just come back to do this. How did I leave? So I'm supposed to go into here. Let me actually check what the hell I'm supposed to do. Oh wait, I remember what I gotta do. Okay, let's go into here. So I think this was marked the special thing. Am I supposed to look at this? Figured it wouldn't be here. The bomb.
You know?
Huh? Oh, was it put on that person?
What?
Oh, am I missing? There's no doubt the fragments are in the garden. Okay. This is a garden. Hopefully Kyoko's alive if she ain't. I'm gonna be very sad. You can go back, go soon. Once you hold this very go. Wait for me. We went off to his room. I can't look, I need something. Bro, one fudge off, bro. Well, here we go. You have to take out the key and slide in this keyhole and click. And it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Let's see if Kyoko's room has any personalization attributes. I mean, she has like one item here, bro. So this is Kyoko's room. Just checking these two because it might be necessary. Not necessary, but for coins. There's something on the table. It's a wooden block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. I mean, the lock is. Oh, that man knew it, bro. Never gone to a public bathhouse. It doesn't surprise me. It's hard to picture Byaku doing something like that.
It's certainly
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really, what? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo. Okay. Yeah, I was right, bro. Okay, map.
Such ignorant.
Look at her bed. So I don't see anything interesting. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry, but not look out and look inside.
What?
You want to come here, right? So what are you looking for? Nothing in particular. A clue that might help us understand.
Come on.
Can't be serious. That's why you made me take out my time to search. Come here. Sorry. Regardless, you're planning on poking around at random. You're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something more concrete. Oh, I know. Early Cooker gave me something.
It's true.
Oh. What's in the envelope? Cooker gave it to me and said if I should open it. Oh,
Interesting.
So open it, okay. Under the sheets.
What?
No, looks like it. Something under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but I looked on the sheets. I found a crumpled piece of paper. Ooh. Muruko Ikusaba.
I see.
This be Muruko Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing that Kyuko stole when she locked her master room along with the key. God, you saw... and... reports, maybe. Must have been Blank was talking about. Kyuko said it remained unappealing. What's behind? I know, time for your sentimental indulgences. Horrible, finish your search, okay. Whenever it's myself, gonna look down on the profile sheet. Name, work, sex, female, ultimate soldier. Ultimate soldier? Although small for her age, she was a military specialist, trained in every weapon type imaginable. She had an interest in the military from childhood, and soon she found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won at several survival games tournaments and began training for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense national investigator turned up no information. She was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir from Siege for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, but that she instead received battle training of her own volition. However, she had never revealed why she did return to her home when she did. got some soldier mercenary group that doesn't feel right. The world I grew up in is a completely different dimension. It's like one is non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was when I saw things just a little bit there.
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it?
Naturally.
Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they're used to get the job done. That's worth remembering. It's the part of the world that was removed from the one I live in. I'd say I'm intrigued. Everyone I've heard says that Fenrir is already...
Found it!
No, I felt the hero's become a bit more of a player, and our player's become a bit more of a hero. Oh, that's you.
What?
I'm gonna get your pretty little hands on there. Oh, you find a profile? So what if I did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice her up. Devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
The rule violations are really so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. I put a school whose life is built on the dedication of organization order, which is why even I'm the school headmaster and have to follow regulations myself. So you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely, I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about one of the writing rules, though, actually. One of the participants in the Killing Day game. About the one... I don't think I've actually told you how many participants there were, and I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
Maybe 15 people, right? I think that was the first meeting on the school. Misunderstanding, I see.
other
That's right, there were actually 50. There weren't those 16.
yes indeed!
16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
16 student Mokuro Ikusaba, she's part of school life, so she's the one making all school recognition.
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, the Killing Game is desperately popular, you wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone's on the same page and work out current players and hate mail, you know?
Yep.
Makes sense?
Well,
Okay, man, that's all we get for now. We'll actually do have some revenge to get. So I have some extra bones for Ren. I want to get back at the sneaky Kira Geary, so I'm going to try a little secret with you.
hey,
I know she wears a stupid gloves day in and out. Well, don't tell her I told you, but could hit her the scar she's not even to see. Wow, I knew that, but kind of right he told us now. You know, that's all you need to get. Kyoko's gloves cover a bunch of scars, wait, it's on the back of her hand. That's it. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically the worst scars, right? Kyoko's wear gloves has scars, which means that it can't be Kuroko. That must be Mukuro Ikusaba. Anything about Kyoya?
What?
Forget about her. Matsurona's uncovering Monokuma's trap. This trap.
Such
God
ignorance.
must have really hates. It's for you to make this so dull. Do you remember what Monokuma just told us? 16 students because Mukuro was a student.
That's
here.
right.
Obviously, Monokuma's trying to tell us Mukuro is the one creating rules for the game. But why would he tell us that? Why not? He said he wanted to make things clear, so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the fact that he said that proves Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of 16 students. He needed to make an investigation for that. Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly
Perhaps he's the one who killed
possible.
Kyoko. That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the killing game. Mukuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko. And when she would come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly why I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Mukuro just told, I changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit, when we say that. But Mukuro was spent and true identity. But if that's true, then more Kuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would Mastermind go out of the way to reveal themselves to us? Good
So
point.
in other
Mukuro
words-
giving us information would raise the questions about her would be bold. To say the least, it makes more sense to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit, so that's that Mukuro came to the wrong conclusion. That's why it makes sense to me. Mukuro isn't the killer, she's a victim. Let's move on, bro. Okay, Jojo,
Let's go.
No, are you coming? Let's go, bro. There's two wood blocks here, use wood blocks. Wood block keys. Looks like key Kyoko's room.
I see.
Kodo, don't you see that lock off farthest to the right? Yes,
Very strange.
so no one doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use a key to find a locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. When I'm blocking inside some little block and click the locker eagerly accepts the key and it opened. The arrowheads in here looks like 10 arrows in total. They're made out of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bit, they're absolutely nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. And there's something else inside the locker. It's a weird ball of duct tape. I wonder what this is used for. Is this a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it's sure it's related to the case, or tape is related to the case somehow, but how could it possibly be involved? That's all the locker is off for now. Something
Very
wrong?
strange.
Don't you think? The locker's hiding something that clearly relates to the case, but how did the key wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Well, perhaps. Yuckia? Forget it. Come on, now we need to continue to the next location.
What?
Still some need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. The mercenary group that Merkel's part of, but how will we supposed to find out about that? Is it obvious? But the school goes research something. Oh, the research. The library. The archive. Actually, the archive, all kinds of info the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins, that's sorry. Well, let's get this trial started so I can finish the video, bro. I believe there was a file ready to Fenrir somewhere over here. Jack seems to the archive in the back of his hand and went straight to the back shelf at the back. Oh, here we go. Quick return the file in hand. And I need to be but did I not click on him?
I see.
Look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make all the high school are learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most hires can't speak French. J'adore Danganronpa. Parce que c'est super. Let's go. Whatever, I'll eat the food. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times over? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the fourth of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into the enemy. They are involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they have completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. They are unconfirmed reports, so they are the key members of the group. The group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were all killed to keep quiet from revealing the many state secrets they had acquired. Some, however, believe that they were mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
This all sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are a part of the world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting is definitely the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? Maybe the last stream live Fenrir? Now they mention it. The report says something where Fenrir comes from, right? Did it? That's right, it said Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, yeah. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? Should a member of the pilot's team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? That must be so Mukuro Ikusaba. Huge.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by
That was kind
little
of a banger line, the
until
one
the
before.
end. Anyway,
Shot, bro.
it's so.
Then the time's come. All we can do is try to tell the truth during the
That's
class
right.
trial. See, let's go. Well, we can really hard to show up together. I think for you two, man, I'm just playing without a word. We're investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Because it's ranked high enough for you to get to go off together, just the two of you. Why, are you jealous?
Hey!
I'm making up some kind of creepy fantasy of you yourself.
What?
Stop talking around and embrace yourselves. In a second, you could show up at any time, and I imagine yourself, tend to stop preparing myself, but... See, there for 5 minutes, there's something to it, happened and 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why isn't Monaco showing up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Keep waiting on. Oh, what? Jesus. That's scary, huh?
come on.
I need an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What do you mean I made you wait to go to all back and the other one's making me wait, huh?
In other
I made
words,
everyone to arrive because I class trial. So everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you. So you're wrong. We waited for 10 minutes now. It's okay if I punish the one making us wait, right? If you all agree it's a violation. It's Kyoko, isn't it? It is me you're waiting for. I'm here.
Hey,
I'm here, and no rules have been broken. Kyoko, my lord! Kyoko is still alive? No, it's ghost! Stop talking. If you wanna fight, do it in class trial. I need some time for fun later, right?
What?
But is it okay there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. More school regulations and I'm very late. Am I wrong? Yeah, so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, I'll see you out of the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When the crew's gone, we all rush to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course, I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Because right now we've got to deal with the ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's
Come on,
go.
let's just go. Whoever needs to discuss can do it in the trial. Whoever looking directly at Kyoko back here, steps in the elevator. Let's wait for me. We've got all those on the episode if it takes too long.
But
I'll be happy when the class trial is over. So I can help myself to stop Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Second floor?
That's right.
I had many multiple cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monica completely. Of course, I also missed the announcement because of that.
Whew.
I knew their body had been discovered. When did you find out?
So-
Just now, I finished my search, came back down just in time to say the class trial announcement. I take some time to go over the crime scene first, but I can't go into a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's where the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
Anyone can a secret door which can open any lock in the school. What?
just a second.
Me too, hurry up before I get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over the details all through the class trial. Okay, Makoto, right now I just want to focus on surviving our current situation because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. But as a strange way to put it, the class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Inside, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Let's go. This is it. And also trial. The same amount of people on the same class trial. It's kind of crazy. Some conquer was loud enough to hurt my ears. Began consuming me once again. I can't imagine getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, no way to the word. I just sat there silent still. After a measurable period of time, the older without warning, it doesn't light penetrate everything deep in the mind. But it wasn't a limiting light of hope. It was a illuminating light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
It's in time, pilot jokes and the dogs
Chills!
past.
Chills! Kills!
Okay. So guys, for the fifth time, the judgment. Okay, bro, we hear this shit every single time, bro. This is actually a pretty decent one, so I will be taking that. And now we have every single skill required available. We have like 6 skills active, or 7. 6 or
Let's
7.
begin with a basic if you can. Okay, well.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Fucking dumb.
Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Facts.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
Save. After every single thing I'm doing right, I'm
In
saving.
that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us
So
all.
fucking dumb, bro. There's no corpse as Kyoko. If I can prove I should stop Kyoko move forward, I don't have any choice but to lock in. Oh, fucking hell. How many bullets? Please give me 5, bro. It's the first fucking case. Oh my god.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Bro, it steadies the aim
Okay,
so much.
then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah,
She must have been wearing gloves.
shoot. That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Okay, bro, what the fuck are we even talking about here? Hello?
Shoot! That Kyoko
Maybe it's
there
fake
is
nails.
just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Maybe it's fake nails or something else. I'm actually floppering so hard right now.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been
Wearing gloves.
There.
No, that's wrong.
Let's go back.
No. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves.
Bro, I just can't go over how many bullets we have, man. 5?
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah.
She must have been wearing gloves.
No, that's wrong.
That has to be like perfect, bro.
No. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that
That's
would have been a
just
pretty big
fucking-
pain.
Whatever.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Togami's right. To identify the victim. Okay. Didn't save, man. Didn't save.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
No, it has to be this,
Gotta be
right?
some
Show
way to
who
figure
died.
it out.
I don't think so.
The face was scorched beyond recognition.
That's not wrong. I had to think
And there
about
wasn't
it.
any description in the Monokuma file.
Has to be something, please.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
Oh, we can though.
No, that's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
I got it!
Holy shit, W from me, W
The
from me.
Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
Genuinely, I had no idea what to do there. I kind of just eyeballed it. Also, we haven't done a new save in ages, so let's just save here.
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Wolf, the fuck?
Now
I was like Hangman's
understand.
Gambit, bro. That was so easy. I'll save because I don't know that Gambit still.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
I think Kyoko's cooking her. No, Kyoko Makoto.
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate
She's in the
despair
ultimate
seems
despair.
like a pretty much...
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate
soldier.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from...
Should I say, because I feel like I might get hit with another one there.
Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she?
We just
Who was
said.
Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Imagine he dies.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're
Never
saying
mind
is that
until
both
it's
the
a
victim
goofy
and the
time.
culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Possible.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm.
I think I'm gonna start doing it like this. I should have saved in a
That
different
at
way.
that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
There's no way Kyoko did it, bro.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea
Bro, we
of
know
what
it's
time the
between
murder
7:30
took
and
place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
9.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
I got it!
Genuinely
The
instant.
body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Yeah, I don't need to remember this, I already know it's 9.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10
We
at
can
night
narrow it.
and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around...
7.
Oh yeah! Right around 7:30.
Never mind.
I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Yeah, it happened at 7:30. Come on, bro.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Shoot!
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Sprinklers.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
I think I'm sure at 10 o'clock at night, bro.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
No!
Okay, I'm right. I didn't think it was sprinklers for a second, but then I realized it was.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between
10 o'clock at night.
Literally gains time. Sort of start time?
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
That was insane.
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
How is she the ultimate writer, bro? You know, when I think of someone who's good at writing, I think of someone who's actually an intellectual human being. When this person isn't smart.
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
What's the reason, bro? Fuck.
I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
Are you fucking serious?
I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it.
Say, can I do that again?
Just remember what the body was like.
I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it.
Oh my god, thank goodness, I thought I got it wrong again. I was about to lose my mind, bro.
Just remember what the body was like. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal...
Shut
I'm
up.
so sick of her.
Same.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... While the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Which you mean never just believe it because we might have sworn
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever, which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
I got babes all the time.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
What?
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the
It was
body
called
could
somewhere
have
else.
avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
I got it!
Was she out here blaming me?
You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
What do you expect to be clean if it was water?
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
This actually makes no sense, okay? Yo, cut the music, bruh. This makes no sense, okay? If it was dirty on top, then you'd presume that that side was on that was over the body because that didn't get washed, aka hit with water, and plus the one that's facing the body should get dirty because of the blood. What's she talking about?
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
She not dope, bro. She a whoa, best of all time. Did I kill her? Did I kill her? That top, if it was used to make her said the top must have touched the body, right?
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
Wait, is what I said right? Oh my goodness, imagine it. Make your argument.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
What?
Shoot!
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got
Is
that
this
side
someone
wet.
else after?
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Fuck's sake,
No,
man, I gotta go this shit down.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
Sorry, Kyoko, but we gotta beef.
By covering the body with the tarp,
Did I use body before explosion? Yeah, I did.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body,
Of course it didn't get dirty.
Ooh,
No,
sub.
it's wrong.
Post 14.5 seconds.
Actually, because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
more than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage? What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
I got it!
I was so confused, bro. I had
Could it
no
have been
idea.
Chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder,
You
there
don't
were
even know. I
5
had that,
chickens.
I actually become Sherlock Holmes and I have no idea I get hit with one of those.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
But no.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The
They could
ground
seriously
was
do that.
completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles
What
it.
the fuck wasn't in the
Sorry,
sleeves?
I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still,
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
that's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit,
What?
Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
But why? Shut fuck me over, yo. Sand.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide?
Fuck off.
See? Pretty good idea.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Shit, that's mine.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
It's a
So,
big knife.
what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Fuck.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just...
Fuck. Oh, can't they take have it and give it to me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
What happened last night? I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed.
Man, this guy's actually nothing but a other
The
character.
knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
During everything up till now, she wants to make a killer. I have to prove that I didn't murder her, I'm not the killer. Dude, no matter what I'm still gonna say, they're gonna be like, you killed her, bro, you killed her. Make your argument, okay, lock it.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
Let's have a look at what I have here. Apparently it's near the dead body. Okay, that's not really important. When the dead body was found. This guy's dead body. Body before the explosion. Exploded body analysis. When the body was found. Okay.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once? That automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
Probably idea. Is it this? I prayed, bro.
No, that's wrong.
I prayed.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
I got it!
No joke, I just
The
guessed.
Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Bro, holy shit, man. I didn't say it. That was such a Hail Mary. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife.
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous
No, there's
combustion.
a practice of the
I
bomb.
might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto.
Yeah, we'll go ahead.
I got it!
Huge.
After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
My right ring finger literally is like hurts so much, and I can feel like flicking
Fine,
into place.
I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Very calm and cute. Oh man. Was it me? Did I do it in my sleep? Am I secretly like the mastermind? Was it mastermind? Who knows, bro?
Then, shall we continue?
I want to see what was said beforehand or whatever.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined,
Let's take that.
correct?
Maybe we'll need
The
it.
explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? Then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According... That's gotta be it! There was evidence that showed you was hit on the back
What the
of
fuck
her
is he
head.
talking about, bro? What?
Shoot!
It says that? Is he right? Shit. Okay, I know what it was then.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
That's what we have to shoot. I think we have to absorb his.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah.
Actually, you know what?
She was already totally dead when that happened.
Let me just fucking times up this. Hurry it up. Are you serious, bro? Okay, I understand what I gotta do now. I think this might be quicker, which is why I'm doing it. We'll see.
Danganronpa.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? Then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was
Evidence that showed she was hit on.
This okay, wait, let's think. Hit in the back of the head, the victim's fatal injury. I think I actually absorbed this and I hit the other one.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
I don't know why that would matter.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal
Injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Should be that right.
No, that's wrong.
If we're saying what we're saying, then that has to be right. Post 8
Mukuro
minutes.
died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
The fuck, bro?
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
Crazy people.
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
The fuck could it be, bro?
I got it!
I'm not even joking, I just guess. I haven't
Mukuro
looked.
was
I
hit in
thought that
the
was
back
the only
of the
thing.
head with something.
Was it the bow?
And that something was
Oh, okay.
the titanium arrow we found in the locker
what,
in the
bro?
dojo.
I am not on board. I don't know what's happening, bro. I'm lost in the source.
An arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kinda weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
More thing about the weapon? But I have no idea. More secret. What the fuck is this secret, y'all? And could some easier games? Fuck, all those could be.
It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Bro, what is titanium arrows?
Shoot!
The titanium arrow.
Let me actually check some of these. Monokuma, wait. Monokuma account? No, he's talking about something else. Let's check the duct tape, I guess. What it up? Yo, it might be this. But I don't know, bro. I'm sure guess.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Shoot!
The titanium
Wait, would that use
arrow.
the woodblock key?
It was in the
Donnie
dojo
duct tape.
locker, right?
Oh my days, that
I
actually
have
the
no
wrong
doubt
thing?
that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
That was fast.
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Okay, so I somehow used the wrong one. What am I doing? I only got that because of the wadded up part. I'm pretty sure what is like thick and stacked.
You're right.
Just that would have been 2 weeks, so they could use another weapon. I actually have no idea what's happening, gang. Yeah, I'm not joking. If it goes in this way, I'm gonna have to search up what the fuck actually happens before the next trial even happens. Because I actually have no idea what's even happening anymore. How could this fucking duct tape even relate to the case?
The titanium arrow. It was in the
Q
dojo
button does
locker,
it way
right?
quicker. Okay.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file,
Can we get
it
post
said
8?
the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Post 8.8 and 11 seconds.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer
they
used
used a
another
bunch.
weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found
But
a
then
balled up
what?
wad
They
of
put
duct
it-
tape.
I'm so confused. What's
The
happening?
killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Yeah, but I don't know, Chief. I don't think this color's
And that's
smart.
exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together.
Shut up.
That's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Mama hesitating, bro.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is... right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime.
Right.
This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
My crush now.
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
Yeah, let me. No.
Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
This could be true because I swear we heard fighting noise or collisions.
What?
I was being attacked. She came to my rescue because that bee went. She's like Kyoko, she killed someone for
That's
me.
enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
And then anyone? What? What the fuck is happening? What do I know? What do I do? Bro, just give me anything else than this. That time.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Why could she have not done that? I might just shoot this at
Those words you just spoke.
this proof.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Maybe I shoot this here.
Byakuya,
I'll keep that in mind.
what are you
I think
hiding?
it might be that.
Master would never hide something from
But
me!
this is kind of a long one.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Maybe the rooms are switched. Yo. Is that it? I might be a genius.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her
Oh, yeah,
room
Why
she
not?
doesn't have the keys.
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there
Byakuya.
myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Alright, I hear Mr. School stay hidden forever. Can't let that happen. Try to mess my lid for us. I'm so trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I? Should I save? Mine's trapped. The victim was Murako and Kyoko killed her? What's Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. Am I the only one who knows that lie? I'm the only one who can expose it, but who can I trust? What fucking lie, bro? No, she's actually lying, yeah. She has the key. Am I wrong? No. See the lie!
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you, so let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Ooh. I'm gonna guess Kyoko's.
I didn't have the key to my room, because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Scar.
No,
Genuine genius.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself. Didn't you, Kyoko?
Yeah.
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess...
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing—
No. I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap. And I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
Huh? Then, are you saying you really didn't, Kyoko? You really aren't the killer?
Okay!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there
It's because you were late, so the trial started late
Nah.
and time. So then, it's time for voting time. But I guess we already.
No way, bro. We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is a killer? But something's going on. Something's wrong with the whole class trial. Kyoko.
Now then,
Yes.
I prepared. Let's give it.
Alright, bro, let's hurry up. If you all know, you know what this is. At least her death will be quick. I think she's shaking, but I don't know if she's actually scared. Oh, she's horrified. Oh, she died. This Holocaust trial, I had to wonder the cure was innocent, regardless of truth was forever, even for me. I've just stopped thinking about it. This is a miraculous class trial, and in the end, it'll be the last hope. Prove to be the last class trial. Once the team's over, there's no more hope to speak. Peace in exchange for our lives and all the others. Peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope, hope, hope. This is hope.
No! This isn't right!
What the fuck?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
No way, we go back. Now think about this very carefully. What did I do? Let it go. There's no way she could kill someone. There'll be a reason secret here. Mastermind's trapped Kyoko.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
No, that could have been me.
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Nah, that's so soft.
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late! So we had to push back the start time! So then, it's time for voting time!
Foul play, foul play.
Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
There's so much foul play here. Please, A for everything. Hey, I'm on vacation. Every single day I've been making motion.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I can't go over that alternate ending. It really rubs me the wrong way. Oh shit! Is this the true ending of the game where I die? What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job.
Yep.
No, they didn't. None of these make sense. The whole trial makes sense.
Hey!
Perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. Like always, the class trial, I'm gonna end in the same way.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Possibly throwing punishment. Wait, no. Why do I? Oh, she seems like hell annoyed by
I
it.
don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got!
It was my punishment.
Punishment time!
Oh, Scheiße. Oh. Блядь. Am I in the same one? Looks like it. Yep, definitely in the same one. I'm guessing I might super glue it to a chair or something. Oh, is the main character really gonna die? Am I gonna go to Kyoko? Should be hype. Oh my god, I lived. Oh my god, I lived. Even teacher Monokuma's shirt, yeah, I'm fucking dead, bro. Who cares? Unless I like land into cushions, I'm dead.
What?
What's going on? How's that? Yeah, it had to be.
This
Alter
is...
Ego. Alter Ego. Yes, I'm stupid virus and that stupid guy. I'm not surprised that I invaded my network. God damn it, Alter, I don't believe
It
this.
would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What the hell was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is you should have underestimated us. Well, you totally already won. I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an inch. But the stupid virus is gone, and so is Makoto. Maybe I don't get smashed and flat, but you'll never see him again. To waste. Anyway, garbage, true and pet. No way, that's even better special punishment, like, so I didn't die from the fall. It's still not enough. I'm not satisfied. I still got bring spare from us and bring to the past from the world. Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words...
No, it's this mastermind's time. Mastermind is ensnared.
What did you say?
So...
You understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Side school towers all over the buildings are basically school stands in the center of the entire world. The Academy brings in top students from every field imaginable, government funded, school of privilege. They say if you come here and you manage to graduate, you'll be set for life for hundreds of years. Did I die, bro? Do you only have to be attending high school? High school itself. Attending here, school for the ultimate students. It was me. Am I starting the fucking game again? Where am I? With my head resting on top of the hard wooden desk, my body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to talk from the middle of class, but what's going on? Go. Oh my god. Yo, how did I survive this fall? There's no trash bags, bro. Did I actually just land into like a metal spike and just live? And then I was awake, or was it just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I can tell because it's strange. Invading my nostrils too powerful for a dream. What an awful smile. I was in a vast dark cavern with bears hinting like sleeping in. Trash was piled high across the area. This was some kind of underground garbage pit. The heck is situation I found myself in. To be fair, the ground looks like garbage, maybe I'll handle that. I was just beginning my problems when I was going to pocket until I wasted away and died. No, I can't let this happen. Not after my good friend went through to save me. I remember all the books that Trigger saved me and he used that little last bit of strength to do it. So I can't give up now for myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. That's what started to come out of here. Oh yeah, it's locked. I kinda thought about that, bro. I said to look out for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all run. Next, I search for some water. How can I be sure if I can drink? Which one was an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. If I can blocked in on all sides, but there's still not enough reasons to give up because I'm still alive. Look at my life. I'll never give up. Making a proud declaration. And uninterrupted, those were my only words for what little strength I had left, not being able to do a drink. I can't be sure. I think at least a full day had have to have passed. I was sleep and sleep. It was like waiting for some kind of sign come falling out of the sky. Listen, in this situation, you look around for everything you can, and once you're sure you've had a good look, literally stay still and don't move. What fell from the sky was not exactly. Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. Oh my god, there's more garbage. Something fall down here? Something fall from above? What could it have been? That's a rocket tank. That an air killing? What's something like that? It's the desk. Probably the desk that fell down here with me. Okay, let's stretch that now. Giant piece of trash fall down. I have to shift my hand out as well as it. Well, it's all down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. Oh my god, it's the goat!
It smells awful.
Kyoko?
Indeed.
You're doing better than I expected. What are you doing
So...
here? No, I'm here to help you. Got to like Kyoko. I got a big garbage in her. She gave her a quick snap shake to get rid of the trash, then hit me again. First lessons for you. Oh, huge! Thank you! And how for me, it's like it was in my mouth and making this toward my stomach food. I really hit the spot and I haven't got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all the fight, I keep going forward. It's about all I'm good at. That's not such a bad thing to be good at. I just don't speak to her. But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue?
So...
To pay debts. Oh no, to return.
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you.
I
abandoned you. Just hear that, you didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You tried to save me and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
Listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there's a reason I had to survive, no matter the cost. Why'd you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
So that I can do what I came to do. Never mind. I hope you let my mind come to Havoc Speed Camping for a very one important. The readers come to Havoc Speed.
Indeed.
That's right, at least I did once. Until recently, I've forgotten who I was. I've forgotten that. I never remember what our person was. Memory, that's impossible. Amnesia? Then I realized that you lost a memory.
Makoto.
Do you remember Makoto? Do you remember the first nabs that each of us memorized at school? The first thing? We were out. Yeah. We were out. Woke up.
That's right.
I did too. And then I woke up. I know it's a strange feeling of separation within myself and disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school and why I couldn't remember my ultimate ability was. Why'd you forget about it? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems too convenient. They're saying you think you lost your memory because I don't think... I'm positive it's the work of mastermind. Baba guy? I don't think... I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one thing that's accountable because my purpose and my abilities somehow they would interfere with Mastermind's plans. Since Mastermind stole them from you.
However...
And it also could mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the Mastermind. Which is why I have to get a Merc. Which is why I've been trying to investigate things by myself this whole time. But what if you say it's true? You wouldn't... why didn't you ask Vessel to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, then, and we all worked as one, the Mastermind would have noticed us right away. Plus, there's always a chance the Mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Oh, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility, but since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? Mastermind is one of us. If you believe that, then of course you wouldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it already makes sense for her to look into her missing memory by herself.
However,
That being said, there was one limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Intuition is right there. There's no way in order to kill me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
It's just never dreamed I had before, but wow, it just happened.
listen.
Maybe okay? But yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing, right?
Hey,
Even now, I still trust you, you know? I'm just not used to relying on others.
correct.
I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced, but think about that. That's just her personality. There's reasons for doing all that investigation on your own, so how did it turn out? Will you remember anything?
So,
I think there's a lot of still to remember at the very least. I was trying to describe my person, my ability.
so,
I don't know what it is. The Ultimate Detective. See, I knew, bro. I knew. I told you, I've already played these games. I've seen these games before. I just don't remember every single detail. Ultimate Detective.
Correct.
The reason I came to Hillspeak Academy was because I had to find someone like that. Let's find someone
So-
here. Well, it was the headmaster of Hillspeak Academy. And headmaster? I wanted to find headmaster because he's my father. I also was about to say that I didn't know that actually. What?
in other words,
I associated him from as a child. As it turns out, I became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad. Was Hope's Peak headmaster? Then that explains it. But also Ego told us so he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way.
Huh?
That's what it takes. I'll find the
No
headmaster.
matter
Whatever the cost.
So,
What's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now. Of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
however,
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the master wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck to the headmaster's room. Then, what did you see there?
so,
We ran inside the shoulder room, there's the desk drawers dumped on the floor. No conclusion, we didn't know anything had been in there. The mastermind, right?
it's true.
That's my assumption, yes. On also confirm my suspicion. I just investigated the second floor of the dorms using the key I found. Because I had also found this in the headmaster's room. And a map.
Indeed.
So the entire Hillspeak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with the Makuro's profile, and that key. The map showed the second floor of the home's number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have been out to stay overnight for the time to time. I think the headmaster wants some kind of private room there, so I assume that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so let's check.
Correct.
That's why I finally remembered what my purpose was, to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there?
However,
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So was it like that part of the school, I mean? So I'll describe it like I say, yes. When I saw, I realised what was going on in the school was a bit more horrific than we imagined. What do you mean?
so,
I can't explain it easily for yourself, I'm sure you get the chance soon enough. It's really important and really ominous.
however,
Of course, I was going to which I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the world then. The Makuro Ikusaba doesn't know.
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know you wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So
anyway,
I can't say for sure the mastermind directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trials, Makuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. To get you killed.
indeed,
I saw that Ken disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
correct.
That was the point of the class trial. Mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly because of school regulations.
That's right.
Exactly.
In other words,
That mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they wouldn't step in, so they couldn't kill themselves. They tried to use a class trial to do it. Mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
hey,
There's one other thing I like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusawa. What's that? Upon Mukuro. There was a point when Mukuro may not have become the victim. Could have been you, Makoto. Oh, she's talking about at night.
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean during the night?
I
can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me to cases just like this.
Anyway.
That's exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and all of a sudden I had a sense of dread. I looked down the stair and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. Gave chase right away as I followed it. I saw the shadow go into a room.
Correct.
I went into a room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course. What
However,
hero? Wasn't anything, of course. I stopped them, but that led to who the mask assailant was. They ended up dead.
correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. Look at a mastermind in an attempt to use class shots to eliminate me. So that me and whoever called Mukuro is also mastermind.
Indeed.
I have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's bad, really bad if it's true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. But that doesn't mean create another contradiction. The mastermind wants to kill you, he's trying to kill you because they don't interfere.
Correct.
Right? Yeah, right. That is a contradiction. It's not just Mukuro. Means the class tried to kill me, but ready to kill you in your own dorm. Everything that it did is a contradiction. So what does it mean?
In other words,
neither the mastermind is the one who's been cornered, huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. There's more. I should have figured out the mastermind's identity. Identity of the ultimate spare. The ultimate spare? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate spare, and that she's dead. I don't think the ultimate spare is just one person.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate spare seems implicating whoever caused that event. We're talking about the one that happened a year ago, the tragedy.
It would seem...
That typical group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then there.
Indeed.
Make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair, and that is our real enemy. Bro, this shit is insane. Let's leave it there. See you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace out.